Each week on Melbourne Underground, we love having local artists come by the studio. And this week, we have Taylor SMITH-MORVELL. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. So first of all, how did you begin your career as an artist in Melbourne?
So I originally from the country, so I moved to Melbourne beginning of 2015, and then it took me about 18 months before I got the courage to actually go to my first open mic. And then, I was just doing as many open mics as I possibly could just to get that, because it was different from performing in my bedroom to then being in front of people. It was just a massive difference between the quality of it, and so it took me a good 12 months of just consistent open mics before I got the bedroom and the live quality similar. So
did you sing at your country home before moving to the city?
I didn't really perform anywhere. I just played in my room every day.
And then got the courage when you went to the city.
Yeah.
Oh, amazing. Yeah. So what is it like at an open mic for people who don't know what that is?
Yeah, I suppose it can be a bit scary when you first start because you're just not sure what is expected. But after you go to like 4 or 5 different ones, you see how they run, and then you can kind of get the courage to just go to just random ones. I just always pick a random suburb and go to a different open mic somewhere on the other side of the city.
Nice.
Which it's always nice to see different groups of people and stuff.
Yeah, of course. Well, so you've built the courage to go to an open mic. What would you advise other up-and-coming artists in Melbourne?
Yeah, just to just Google the open mics, the current ones, because they change all the time depending on the venue. So just Google the open mics and just smash them out. Just try and do one a week or as just many as you possibly can.
And you'd recommend that to build up an audience?
Yeah, because it took me a long time to get that confidence up of performing, and now I used to have to plan everything down to the detail, whereas now I can rock up to an open mic and I'll just do it on the fly and just pick the songs then and not have to think about it till I get there, which is it's a good feeling.
So what would you say is unique being a part of the Melbourne music scene?
Yeah, probably just the community of it. You just see, even though I'm going to different open mics and that, I'll always see someone that I've seen at another open mic and another gig or something, and it's just nice to have familiar faces around. I think that's so wonderful about Melbourne. It's I don't feel like it's a competition at all. I'm never competing.
Oh, that's awesome. And it's always different at each suburb?
Yeah, it's always different. Yeah. You get a good mix of different people in different genres, and it's just some interesting things.
Okay, well, let's talk about your music. So I understand you use a loop. What is it called?
Yeah, it's a loop pedal.
A loop pedal, right.
Yeah.
What does that do?
So just you just, I don't use it too often. There's only a few songs that I use it for. But you just kind of you just record a layer of something, either a vocal or guitar, and then you can just keep adding stuff on top, and it just kind of builds up into something else.
Yeah. So what made you want to bring that into your craft?
Well, back when I was a little tot, I was a big fan of Ed Sheeran back in the day, which...
Who isn't?
Who isn't, yeah. So it started with that, and I just used to play his songs. I just used to replicate his songs on the loop pedal, and then just whenever I'm in the mood, I do it to one of my own songs, and so it's,
So you songwrite as well?
Yes, I've been writing since
incredible,
I think I was 14 or 15 when I started writing,
Wow.
so it's been about 7 or 8 years.
How does that go? Is it from personal experience, or you just make up stories?
Yeah, well, I used to, when I was 14, 15, I had no life experience, so I wrote some weird songs and stuff, just about random stuff that had nothing to do with me, but as soon as I had my first little bit of heartbreak and everything, it just came so easy after that, and now I get in a rhythm, in a flow and stuff. Yeah.
So that became a bit of your muse for one of your songs, the heartbreak. Sorry to bring it up.
Yeah, no, it's most of them are they're just all depressing, sad songs.
Just one girl, or?
Oh, many
girls have broken.
Many.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Many.
Well, you get great music out of it.
Yeah, well, that's the good thing about it.
Yeah. What plans do you have in the future of your music career?
So I've been teaching myself how to produce my own songs and record them at home, because I've got all the gear at home. Wow. It's just I don't know how to the editing kind of phase of the music is the hard part. That I've just been trying to learn how to do that myself and create sort of a sound that I want. So that's the next step for me, just to I've done it probably through my first EP, like I've done it probably 3 times, and then I've been like, nah, it's not ready yet, and so it's just a matter of like setting time aside to like just focus on that and try and get that sounding good. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a question. So how would you compare social media to the Melbourne scene? So obviously you're doing open mic nights and you're building an audience from that. Do you social media blast? Do you promote yourself a lot on that?
I do on Instagram, but it's like, because I made my personal account into the music account, which I think was a mistake, because then it's just all my friends on there. So it's I think that's my challenge at the moment, of like differentiating between fans and friends.
Yeah.
Well, trying to create fans, I suppose, at this stage. I suppose that's my...
No, I'm curious, back on the topic of what's great about Melbourne, do you recommend for people to social media? Because I know that's the kind of it thing these days, is like promote yourself on social media. But do you recommend like get out there and go to the open mics and meet new people other than just hiding and doing the social media?
Yeah, I think both. I think you really need to do both. Like, I think it's that time. It's just how life is now. Like you need to keep the social media up and going, but you also need to be just heading out there and performing as often as you can, because that's where you get better. Yeah,
of course. And now, alongside music, do you do anything else, or like study uni?
I just finished an acting course, so I do a bit of acting and stuff.
Bit of a triple threat?
I wouldn't say that.
A little bit.
No. So a bit of acting and stuff. So I've done a couple of short films in the last month, which has been a lot of fun. So they're my two loves, I suppose. Yeah.
Oh, awesome. So you will be giving us a live performance today. Could you talk a bit about your song that you'll be performing?
Yeah. So I'm just doing this song's it's usually like a really long song. Like it goes to like at least 8 minutes when I play it. So I'm just going to do like the outro of it. And it's a song I wrote probably mid 2017. It's called Of Course, and it's just it's about a girl that I was incredibly infatuated with, and it's just about it's just a real complicated story with her, and I was just trying to capture that moment of our struggle, I suppose, and she suffers with like anxiety and stuff, which made things like really challenging for everything. So it's just kind of a song of like saying, oh, it's okay that you have anxiety, kind of on the subtext, and then on the forefront, it's just like a longing song for someone.
Nice. Well, I can't wait to hear it.
Oh, thank you.
I'm sure it's going to be amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
Do you have anything else you'd like to put, like a social media or any advice for anyone? Yeah,
my social media, just I think on Instagram I'm just Taylor SM Music.
Cool. We'll leave a thing down there for you.
Sweet. And I mainly use that. I have a Facebook page, but Instagram seems to be
the way to go.
Yeah, it seems to be more flowy of just randoms coming on.
Oh, awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show today.
Thank you for having me.
It's been an absolute pleasure. Thanks for watching the video. If you want to subscribe, click that red button below, and if you want to get a notification every week, click that little bell. Other than that, we're on Facebook and Instagram. If you want to catch us on Facebook, it's @Melbourne Underground.